seriously? Do you see that? If you don't get any other palette from shophush.com, this one here is the business. Welcome back. So I just finished filming a video for this eye look, and I went and checked my porch and I saw that I got a delivery. So I said, you know what, I want to go ahead and just do some swatches for these items. I wasn't even gonna bother doing any swatches or anything like that, but I got this delivery from shophush.com. I don't know if you can see, but shophush.com, and I only ordered a few things. I didn't order a lot of things, a couple of palettes, and they have a whole bunch of like dollar matte lippies and things like that, and so it's packed pretty well. They have some good cushion in here, but they were only $1, so I'm like, I may as well try them out and see how they work. But so I got a few of these lippies, these matte lipsticks, for $1 each, and I got a couple of, oh look, see, it's very well protected. I got a couple of palettes also, just that I thought were kind of pretty. So I got this palette, and I also got this palette. I've seen a lot of people talking about it. It's been, you know, out for quite a while, but I wanted to try it out for myself, so I went ahead and ordered it. I ordered a couple of palettes from shophush.com months ago, and when I haven't used them. I've swatched them a little bit, but I haven't used them. I just kind of threw them in my makeup drawer and said, you know, I'll do a look with them eventually. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch those also. One of those is this what is it? Beauty Creations Angel Glow, and it is a highlight palette. The other one is this Beauty Creations Irresistible palette, and a lot of people have talked about this being a dupe for the Modern Renaissance. I don't think so. And then I also got these other two Okalan natural eyeshadow palettes. These two here, and they look exactly the same. I cannot find a different name for these palettes on the back or anything, but on the inside they're two totally different palettes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, go through each palette and swatch them so you can see what the swatches look like, just in case you're thinking about maybe buying something from them. And then I'll go ahead and open up those lippies because they are very well sealed. So they have this plastic coating on them on each one, which I really like. So I'm gonna rip those off, and then I'll come back, and I'm not gonna do swatches on my lips. I'm just gonna swatch my arm so you can see the different colors. So I'm gonna go ahead and, oh, I also ordered this Purifying peel off mask. It's a black mask, deep cleansing. This is what packaging looks like. So I just wanted to try this. I'm not gonna try this on this video, but I got this as well. So anywho, let's get started. So I think I'm gonna start with some of the palettes that I already had first, since they're already opened and semi-swatched, just so you can see. So I'm gonna start out with this Creations Angel Glow. This is what the front looks like. This is what the back looks like, just in case you're curious about ingredients or, you know, it being a cruelty-free product. So that's what that looks like. So this is what the palette looks like on the inside. You do get a mirror, and these are the 4 highlight colors that you get. very pretty. So I'm just gonna start with the lightest one and just kind of do like this so I can get a nice little color on there. So that's the lightest one, the first one there. Then this is going to be this one here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put that underneath. So that's what that looks like. Clean off my fingers. Okay, and then this is going to be this third one here. Go ahead and do this one here. So that's that one. And then I'm gonna do this last one here, which is the darker one. Ooh, that one's a little bit chunky, but I'm gonna go ahead and put that here. Very pretty though, as you can see. Very pretty highlight. Highlight. So this palette is actually a very nice highlight palette. It's beautiful. I just haven't really used it because I'm not really that big on highlight, but I'll try it out in a couple of my videos. So I don't remember the cost of this. I will go ahead and look it up and put it in the description in this video. So okay, so the next palette I'm going to swatch is this Beauty Creations Irresistible palette. This is the front. This is the back. Excuse the dirt, sorry. Yeah, go ahead and clean that off. So this is the back. You want to see the ingredients, as being a cruelty-free product. So that is the back. And yeah, you get a mirror in here as well. And then you get this, these are the colors that you get. So as you can see, it is reminiscent of the modern Renaissance, but I really don't think the quality is there. So I'm not gonna swatch the whole palette. I'm just gonna swatch a few of the colors in the palette, a couple of the shimmers. Let me go ahead, but I'm gonna start off with some of the deeper tones. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this one here, this pretty reddish tone. So I'm just taking my finger like this. Okay, and so make sure, all of that, yeah, I'm just shining. Okay. So that is that color. Just one swatch, not going over it twice. Let me try this deeper brown color here. Yeah, and on my skin, you really can't even hardly see that. I'm cleaning off my finger in between each swatch. Okay, let's try this orangey color down here. This warm orange color. Okay, so that's what that looks like. Now I'm gonna do a couple of the shimmers. So let me go ahead and try this shimmer here. And that is that right there. So as you can see, it looks like the shimmers are popping. The shimmers is popping. And then I'll do this one down here, right here. Yeah, so if you just kind of want a semi or mildly pigmented palette with some nice shimmers, I'll try this one up here. That one is a shimmer also. I'm gonna go ahead and put that up here. So that's very pretty. Yeah, but pretty. Overall, this palette, I would never reach for it instead of the Modern Renaissance. And I haven't even used my Modern Renaissance yet, so that's that palette. Okay, so the next palette is this Okalan Natural Eyeshadow Palette. comes like this. Cute little cover. And this is the back. And this one actually has names for the eyeshadows. And this is what it looks like on the inside. Comes with the mirror also. And this is what the palette looks like. As you can see, I've done a couple of swatches, but like I said, I haven't used it at all. So I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch a few of the colors, not all of them. So I'm gonna do this dark color down here. Let's try that one first. And that one has a little bit of shimmer in it. So that's what that looks like. A very small amount of shimmer, not much. Can't even really see it, but it's in there. The next one I'm gonna do, I'll do this one here. So that's a very pretty color, nice and soft. I'll do this one here. Looks like a peachy tone shimmer. And that's what that looks like. This one is looks like a rose tone shimmer a little bit. So I'm gonna try that one. And that's what that looks like. Mauve tone. Like I said, I'm cleaning off my finger in between each swipe, so. And then let me go ahead and I'll try this matte here. This is a matte. So let me just try that one and see what the quality on that matte is. Okay, so I'll just put that here. So yeah, it's a very light palette. It's not anything deep or dark or anything like that. It's a very soft palette. So like I said, the quality of course is not going to be up with the higher end makeups, but you know, if you're doing beauty on a budget, or sometimes like me, I don't really care to travel with my nicer palettes because they can get damaged, destroyed, broken, stolen, whatever, you know, getting beat up at the airport or what have you. So sometimes I'll order cheaper palettes that have certain colors in them because I know if I use a primer or whatever, I can build the color up and it works out perfectly great. The staying power might not be that great, but at least I'm not traveling with all of my really nice palettes and getting them beat up. So sometimes I'll buy lower end palettes just for that reason. Okay, so the next palette I have is another one of the Okalan natural palettes. Exact same color, exact same look. Same front, same back, just different shadow colors on the back. But this one is a completely different color scheme. Has a mirror, has a brush. The other one came with a brush as well, but this is the color scheme. So it's a really nice kind of, it reminds me of a smoky palette because it has like the blues and the deep brown and the black. I'm not sure how black the black is, but that's what it kind of is reminiscent of for me, more of a smoky palette. So I am going to go ahead and swatch this color first. Looks like it has a little bit of a teal kind of tint to it. And it is a shimmer. So we're gonna go ahead and just dig in a little bit. Okay. And so I'm gonna go ahead and put that one right here. So that's what that looks like. Very pretty. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and dig into this one here. Looks like a lighter colored shimmer. A little bit of a lighter blue. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that here. That's kind of a grayish tint to it actually. It kind of looked blue to me, but now it looks more of a grayish tint. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into this color here. And so that's what that color is. Now I'm gonna go into this gold or lighter shimmer here. So that's what that looks like. And I'm gonna go ahead and just swatch all the shimmers, and I'll just do one or two of the mattes. So this is the top color, which is like kind of the brownish type color. I'll go ahead and put that on the top here. And so that's what that one looks like. So those are all the shimmers from this palette, which is actually very pretty. Not very pigmented, but they're pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do this black and this brown here, because the other colors probably really won't show that much on my skin. So I'm gonna go into this black and just rub my finger in there a little bit, because it's a cheaper palette, you know, it's not gonna do much. Okay, so that's what that color looks like. I don't even know if that's black, to be honest with you. It's called charcoal, but just looking at the swatch, it kind of looks, I don't know, like it has a bit of a grayish tint to it. Okay, no, I take that back. That's not charcoal, that's soot. So I believe that is supposed to be black. So this next one here is called chocolate, this brown one. So I'm just gonna swirl my finger in there a little bit, and I'll go ahead and put chocolate up here. So that is chocolate. So it's not bad, actually. Not bad at all. So this is the majority of the colors from this palette. It's actually quite nice. Might have to try it out. So this next palette is very pretty. This is gorgeous, actually. Very, very pretty. It's the Okalan 8-color matte eyeshadow Shine Easy Glam product. So it comes in a box like this with a sleeve. The covering looks just the same as the box. Open it up. Gorgeous. And it's actually kind of heavy. Even though it's cardboard, it's actually quite heavy, because there's a mirror in here. Very nice mirror. Don't want to blind you. And so these are the colors. As you can see, there's a little protective covering on it. Let's see if I can take that out easily. Yeah. So nice little protective covering over the shadows. And these are the shadows. Okay, so got a nice clean arm. I'm gonna go ahead and start swatching. I'm gonna start with this gold here and just check out the pigment. I'll start up here. Oh, okay. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. Very nice. And they feel very soft. Very, very soft and buttery. So next is this green one here. So I'm going in. And that's the green. And I didn't really dig in too hard on the green. I'm gonna go ahead and do a second swatch just because I'm curious. Yeah, so the color looks like it is a nice lighter type army or forest green, okay? Next is going to be this lighter blue. So I'm just going in a bit. Ooh, whoa. Whoa, okay, all right, okay. I had no idea. No idea. All right. Next, going to be this shimmer. It's a green type shimmer. So I'm dig into there. I probably shouldn't dig because I don't know, you know. Oh, that's pretty. That looks like a kind of a dual chrome green, brownish color. Oh, that's nice. I like that. I like it a lot. And I know these palettes are supposed to be dupes for, you know, known brands. I don't know if this one is Lime Crime or which one, I don't know. I'm not sure, but if you have them, you probably can tell which one it's supposed to be a dupe for. I don't have them, so. Okay, so here, that's that color. Looks like a blackish, greenish color with just a slight shimmer in there. You can see. Very pretty. Okay, so next I'm going to do this brown color here. I'm just gonna do that one here. So that is that color. Okay, let's go in for this orange. Get some of that on my finger, and I'm gonna come back up here to the top. So that is the orange color. And then lastly, this one here, this gold type shimmer. So let's see if I can fit that on the very top. So that is that. And that looks like it has a little bit of a green tint to it. So those are the swatches for this palette. And that's the whole palette. So if you like that, looks like the pigment is kind of popping, you might want to pick it up because it is gorgeous. So it's this one here, the Okalan 8 color matte eyeshadow palette. Beautiful. I would definitely be trying this out with some looks and see how it, you know, reflects on the eyes. So that's that one. I'm definitely not mad that I got that. Okay, so the last eyeshadow palette that I have is this Metals Okalan eyeshadow palette. Really pretty tin case. And this is what the back looks like. So it has the colors, ingredients, and general information on there. And when you open it up, this is what it looks like inside. It tricks you to make you think there's a mirror, but it's not. Yeah, there's nothing under there. It's just metal. And this is what the palette looks like. As you can see, there's a brush in there. Looks like a halfway decent brush. And it has a plastic covering over the shadows, which is always nice. So this is what the brush looks like in this one. It's pretty. It looks like it might actually perform. So this, got one trying to pop out. Okay, so these are what the colors look like without the covering on it. And it's called the Metals palette. They're all shimmer shadows. And they're gorgeous. So I don't think I'm going to swatch all of these because there's a lot. But I'll swatch a few. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to go through and possibly glue some of these down because they're trying to pop out. Okay, and like I said, oh, and their names on here too. I just noticed that they have names, so that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this dark, or this medium gray one here, titanium. Ooh, oh my goodness. I just went in like I always do, like crazy, and look at that. Okay. Yes, ma'am. That's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I'm already not mad. Okay, so I'm gonna go into this brown one here, which is brass. Looks like that. Look at that. Yeah, I'm happy with this palette already. I'm gonna do, what is this? Rhodium, this one here. Kind of like a burgundy type shadow. Look at that. Gorgeous. Next I'm gonna go and do copper, this one here. If you haven't been able to tell already, I'm having a lot of fun with this palette. I love it. I'm so glad I bought it. I love it. Okay, gorgeous. So I'm gonna go in with iron. It's this one here. I'm just kind of doing every other one just to get a feel for them, which I already have a feel for them. I like them. Seriously? Do you see that? If you don't get any other palette from shophush.com, this one here is the business. It's totally worth whatever I paid for it. I don't know what it was. I'm sure it wasn't more than 8, 10, or 12 bucks because they sell very reasonably priced palettes. But I'll definitely put the price in the description box. But this alone is worth. So I'm gonna go in with this rose gold color. So that's that one. And I didn't really dig into that one that much. I barely touched it, so just out of curiosity, I'm gonna go over it again. Okay, yeah. It's actually quite nice. Actually quite nice. And I'm going to try this last one here. Platinum. Ooh, my. Okay. So that is platinum. Okay, so you're looking for a very, very bright shimmer shadow, maybe to use in the inner corner or to highlight your eyebrows. That one is bomb. I'm curious with the last one, which is Steel, the black one. I didn't do that one, but I'm curious, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that one up here. Okay, so that is what that looks like. Well, that one doesn't look like much of a shimmer. Looks kind of like just black. So that is a few swatches from this palette, the Metals palette. I love it. I do not regret buying this one at all. So this one here, if you want to buy something from shophush.com and you don't want to spend a lot of money and you want to make sure it's something that's actually going to work for you, try the Metals because it's thebomb.com. Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me? Okay, I'm sitting here ripping off all of these wrappers for these lippies, and I'm looking at them and they do not have the color listed on the lipstick. And on my invoice, it has the name of the color, or the name, you know, the color of the lipstick, but it does not have the coinciding number. And on each lipstick or lip gloss, there is a number. So as I show you the color and swatch the color, I'm going to just tell you what number it is, because on the website they do have numbers. That's how we're going to do this. Okay, so the first one is this Madly Matte in the color 1632. This is what it looks like in said container. And this is what it looks like when you open it. So it's kind of like, this is what the applicator looks like. So it says it is a Madly Matte lip gloss. These are by Clean Color. So I'm just going to kind of swatch the colors on my skin. Okay, so you can see that. It's actually quite nicely pigmented. I'm surprised. Okay, so the next color is color number 1646, and I'll show you. It probably says the name underneath it, but I'm so blind I can't read it, so if you can read it, great. But this is what it looks like. So this is 1646, and I'm going to go ahead and swatch this one right underneath. So that's 1646. This one here, this is what it looks like. And this one is the number 1635, it looks like. Could be 1625. 1625, sorry. I told you I can't see. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this one. Ooh, pretty. So that's that one. A strange smell. I don't know what the smell is though. It doesn't stink, but it doesn't smell good. It just smells like makeup, I guess. Okay, and so this is the next one. And this one is 1604, it looks like. If I'm wrong, I apologize because I cannot see. 1604. So let me go ahead and swatch this one right quick. Ha! Nice. Get you a better swatch than that. That's ridiculous. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this one. So that's a very pretty color also. A lot of the colors I got are similar, but it's okay. There's a lot of slight variations in matte lip glosses and lipsticks sometimes, and whereas that slight variation, you might be able to find a color that's perfect for you. So that's why I got these different colors. So this is the next one, 1603. Let me do this one here. That's pretty. So that's that one. So you can see the difference in color immediately when you swatch it. When it's inside the container, sometimes the difference isn't really that noticeable. Okay, so this is the next one. And the number is 1630, it looks like. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, let's go ahead and swatch this one. Yeah, see, that one has a nice pink tone to it. But in the container, the last three look very similar, but you can see how different they are when you swatch them. Very pretty. So I'm actually not that disappointed in this Shop Hush shipment. You know, you never know. This is the last color that I got. Very pretty red color. And this one is 1617, it looks like. Okay, so let's go ahead and swatch that. Okay. Ooh, So that is that color. Gorgeous. I like. Okay, so I'm happy. I like them all. I'm happy. I like them all. I'm happy. I like them all. Anyways, hopefully this little Swatch Fest and Shop Hush video might help you kind of figure out, you know, or if you're looking for some cheap makeup and you're like, where can I get some from? shophush.com definitely has, and they have some of the higher end brands too on there if you want to just get everything in one shot. But you know, it could be hit or miss when you try things out that are a little bit cheaper or less expensive, you know, because the quality might not be there. But these I can definitely do. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you on my next video. Toodles.